What is up everyone, my name is Xsebtional, and in this video I'm going to tell you all you need to know about Slowbro, and trust me, you will instantly become a better Slowbro player. We will be talking about his abilities, his evolution, playstyle, build, combos and items. If you want to skip some parts, the timestamps are in the description. But before we continue, if you found this video helpful, please leave a like on the video, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more Pokemon Unite videos. Also, I stream a lot on Twitch, so come follow me and join me there as well. Let's start with his passive abilities. The first passive is Oblivious. Whenever Slowbro receives damage, the HP loss is gradual. Whenever you damage a Pokemon with a skill, some of the damage nullifies. It also decreases the enemy's special defense. So for example, if a Pokemon does 200 damage on you, it takes about a second or two for Slowbro to get the full amount of damage. This makes Slowbro super tanky. And his boosted attack passive makes his third attack an AoE attack, damaging everyone around the target you hit and decrease all their movement speed. Slowbro is tanky but slow. He's an excellent team fighter and has a lot of moves to punish the enemy. Let's talk about his evolution and playstyle. You start the game as Slowpoke. You're decently strong as an early game Pokemon, but you don't do a lot of damage. Start with Water Gun and clear your lane as fast as possible. Pokemon like Pikachu, Cinderace and Greninja are very good partners for you in the top lane. Go for the middle Corphish and keep on farming without too much risk. At level 4 you get a very big power spike. You evolve in Slowbro and you can choose between Surf and Scald. Scald is a Water Gun attack with the same effect as your boosted basic attack. Surf makes Slowbro charge forward and create 3 waves. The first will knock Pokemon up in the air, the second and third will decrease their movement speed. Surf is the best skill for Slowbro. This way you can take up a lot of space and do damage, while also setting up your teammates with your knock from the first wave. Now that you have Surf, you can be a bit more aggressive. Take up space, knock up enemy Pokemon when they are too overextended, and look for team fights. At level 6 it gets tricky. You have 2 great options, Amnesia and Telekinesis. Amnesia nullifies some damage taken, you become unstoppable, you get increased defense, and your next Surf will do more damage. There are a lot of great buffs that make Slowbro very hard to deal with, but Telekinesis can be insane if used properly. If you hit Telekinesis, the enemy Pokemon will float and will not be able to do anything for a few seconds. You can hit a Pokemon in the middle of his Unite move and he will not be able to do anything. Look at it like this. If there's a jungler like Gengar going off in the enemy team, go for Telekinesis. If not, go for Amnesia. At this moment your only priority should be team fighting and knocking Pokemon with Surf while tanking damage for your team. Let's go into his build. Go for Leftover for more HP and more HP recovery. This will make Slowbro even tankier than he already is. For the second item, go for Focus Band for more defense and special defense. Also, it recovers some HP whenever Slowbro is low HP. And for the last item, go for Shell Bell for some health regen with every move you hit. More special attack for Surf and for your Unite move, and lower cooldowns on all abilities. For your battle item, go for Eject Button. Slowbro is slow without any escapes. Eject Button gives you some flexibility. Let's talk about some combos. Slowbro doesn't really have hard combos you need to do to be good. Slowbro is all about being at the right place at the right time. But there are still some tricks you can do to have more success. First of all, the Surf Amnesia combo. Always use Amnesia before you use Surf in team fights. Amnesia gives you a lot of stat buffs, and your next ability will do more damage. Surf creates a lot of problems in team fights, so make the most out of it. Also, try to aim Surf in a way that it helps your teammates. Is your teammate in danger? Knock them away. If the enemy is trying to escape, knock them towards your teammates. With Telekinesis, use it in 3 situations. The first is whenever the enemy uses their Unite move. The second is whenever an enemy is alone and you want to keep them there. Hold them for a few seconds until your team is there to finish the job. And last, if they have one enemy on the goal defending, lift them up so your team can dunk. Let's talk about his insane Unite move, Slow Beam. Slow Beam is not the best damaging Unite move, but it does set up a big team fight to win. Whenever you use your Unite move on the enemy, Slowbro locks onto him, making the enemy unable to move while also doing damage to him. Slowbro becomes unstoppable and gets a shield. Use this on their main damage dealer like Cinderace, Gengar or Zeraora. This will make sure your team can focus on them and delete them before the team fight starts. This was my ultimate Slowbro guide. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon Unite videos. And also, come say hi on Twitch, the link is in the description. And I'll see you in the next video.